Good morning, yogis, and welcome back onto the mat with me for a Hatha flow 15-minute recharge session that you can do in between a work meeting session. Maybe you want to take a break in between for lunch, or you can start your day off or end your day off with this Hatha flow sequence. All you're going to need for this set or sequence is your yoga mat. So grab that and join me and let's begin. So coming into easy seat, let's bring the hands to prayer, joining the left and right hemispheres, allowing yourself a few moments to deeply inhale and exhale through the nose. And then gently begin to rub the palms together, generating some warmth between your hands. Resting the hands into heart center, and once more taking a few more deep breaths, just arriving in your space. Thumbs are pressed into the sternum and heart center. Shoulders are drifting away from the ears. And as you exhale, gently lower the hands down to the tops of the knees, palms facing upward, and allow yourself a few moments to just again arrive into the space. Allow your focus to be drawn to your breathing so that you can connect inward. Allow thoughts that you carried with you onto your mat to drift now into the background. And then when you're ready, you can gently flutter your eyes open, coming back into the space that you're in. So, we're going to start off our sequence today in child's pose. So, come into hero, so bringing the buttocks down onto the heels, and then allow yourself to fold forward, kiss the forehead down onto the ground, and wrap the arms around the body to touch the feet. And just allow yourself some deep breaths here. Deeply inhale and exhale, really expanding through the rib cage, creating some space where there was not space before, allowing those thighs to really rest over. The belly to rest over the thighs here. Taking the last couple of breaths. And then gently draw the hands underneath the shoulders. Extend the palms right to the front of your mat. And then once more draw up the forehead down to the ground, taking a lovely stretch here through the shoulders. And then let's thread the arm through, gazing underneath the armpit. Allow yourself some deep breaths. Palm is facing upward, forehead dropping down to the ground. Last big breath, and then extend the hands forward once more. Kiss the forehead down to the ground. Let's take the left hand through now, sweeping it underneath the right armpit, gazing towards the hand, palm is facing up. A few more deep breaths here. Last big inhale, and as you exhale, gently send palms back to the top of the mat, kiss the forehead down for a last breath, and then press the palms into the mat, coming up into tabletop. So arriving now in tabletop, let's take a couple of cat-cow. So pressing palms into the mat, wrists are stacked underneath the shoulders, knees are stacked underneath the hips. Drop the belly, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, draw up, spine, tuck, chin, gaze to navel. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, drop belly, gaze forward. And exhale, roll up spine, gaze to navel. Inhale, drop belly, gaze forward. Exhale, draw up spine, gaze to navel. Inhale, drop belly, gaze forward. Exhale, draw up spine, gaze to navel. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Coming back to neutral, tuck the toes, press the palms into the mat and raise yourself up into downward facing dog. Pressing the palms firmly down into the ground, pressing all four corners of the hands, beginning to paddle the heels one at a time down onto your mat. And opening up, making sure that the shoulders, the ears shoulders are drifting away from the shoulders here. Raise right up into your downward facing dog. Draw the hips right up, send the heels down, activate through the backs of the legs, gaze towards the fingers, and then gently begin to walk the feet in towards the fingers. You can take a big micro bend, you can take a bend here through the knee, coming into dangling. So allow the whole body to dangle down, belly just draping over the thighs, and then bring the hands onto the elbows here, nod the head yes and no, and gently rock from side to side, allowing yourself a beautiful deep stretch all the way from the base of the spine to the back of the neck and pouring out through the top of the head, rocking from side to side. And then gently allow the hands to drift down towards the ground. Bring the hands onto the shins. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold all the way down, crown to ground. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, crown to ground. Gently draw the hands up into the waist. Roll out one vertebra at a time. Coming up into standing. We're going to take a few rounds of sun salutation. So step to the front of your mat, hands out beside the body. We are going to flow into a couple of postures in a sun salutation routine. So standing in mountain pose, Tadasana, feet together, pull up through the kneecaps, gently tuck the pelvis, pull up through the rib cage, lower the shoulders, let the shoulders drift away from the ears, send the hands and the arms down beside the thighs. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, step the right leg back and drop the knee. Inhale, arms up, coming into a crescent lunge. So dropping forward, opening up into the hip flexor. Arms are raised up. As you exhale, bring the hands down into prayer, dropping into heart center. Begin to reach forward and take a twist over to the left side, gazing towards the back elbow. Couple of deep breaths here. Really bend forward into your lunge. And as you exhale, bring the right palm to press down into the mat. Raise the right knee off the ground and come into a lunge twist, a twisted lunge, gazing up at the left hand, which is reaching up towards the sky. 2 more breaths. And as you exhale, gently lower the hand, drop the knee, flatten the back toe, reverse yourself and go into half split. Inhale to gaze forward, exhale, drop the forehead down to the knee. Palms of the hands pressing down into the mat, stacked underneath the shoulders. Couple of breaths here. Last inhale, and then let's begin a flow. So inhale, roll forward, and exhale, roll all the way back, forehead to knee. Inhale forward, flatten the spine, gaze forward. Exhale, flow back, forehead to knee. Inhale forward. And exhale, flow back, forehead to knee. Inhale forward, gaze forward, tuck the back toe, step the feet back into downward facing dog. Take a breath here. And then inhale, press and roll forward into plank pose. Let's take Chaturanga, so yoga push-up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up into upward facing dog. So thighs are raised off the ground here, backs of the flat of tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Begin to roll over the toes, coming into downward facing dog. Gaze forward, step one, and then the other foot forward. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reverse dive the arms back up. Exhale, hands into prayer. Let's do the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the left leg back, drop the knee. Inhale, raise the arms up, coming into a crescent lunge. So opening up into hip flexor, raising the arms up, gazing forward. Take another deep breath. Bring the palms to touch, lower the hands into prayer, drop them into heart center, and gently begin to twist over to the right side, gazing up towards right elbow. Couple of breaths here. Last inhale, and as you exhale, gently come back up, and we're going to drop left hand down onto the ground, pressing palm into the mat, tuck back toe, raise up off the back knee, raise up the right hand to the ceiling, open the heart up to the ceiling, and take some deep breaths here. Exhale, lower the hand down, drop the back knee, flatten the back foot. Let's roll back into half split. So rolling onto the heel, toes up to ceiling, walk the hands back so hands are stacked underneath the shoulders. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold down. Take some deep breaths here. See if you're able to flatten the palms down. Deep stretch into the hamstring here. So if this is where you're at, if you're not even able to touch the floor, that's okay. Just set intention for the stretch. Keep breathing. And then let's roll. So inhale forward, lengthen through the back. Exhale, roll back into half split. Forehead to knee. Inhale forward. And exhale, roll back, forehead to knee. Inhale forward. And exhale, roll back, forehead to knee. Last one, inhale forward. And exhale, press yourself back, forehead to knee. Inhale forward and hold the posture for a moment. Deep breath, tuck the back toe. Press yourself back up into downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into plank pose. We're going to take yoga push-up, Chaturanga. So exhale, lower down and roll up into upward facing dog. Gaze forward, thighs are off the ground, and roll back over onto the toes into downward facing dog. Couple of breaths. Lower the knees. Knees to the edges of the mat. Toes to touch. We're coming into a wide-legged child's pose. So send the arms forward. Drop the body down into the ground, into the mat. Take a moment here. Just allow the body to completely sink down into the ground. And then gently gaze towards the fingers, walk the hands back. And that's it for our little 15-minute flow. So come onto the back, take a little moment in Shavasana. So you don't need to be here too long. Just allow the body a quick reset. So we've moved energy throughout the body. Let's allow the body to just relax for a moment. Bring the feet to the edges of your mat. Bring the hands out beside you. And just close the eyes. Allow the breathing to return. And just let go. Connect to the breath once more. Notice all the body parts that touch the ground as you're lying here on your mat. The backs of the heels, the calves, the thighs, the buttocks. The backs of your hands, the forearms and upper arms. Backs of the shoulders, back of the head. Just breathe deeply. Allowing yourself to fully surrender down into the ground. And you can gently come back into your space, wriggle your toes, move your fingers, draw the arms up overhead. Hug the knees into the chest, gently rock from side to side. So a beautiful, quick reset, just to get some energy moving through the body. And when you've only got a little bit of time, it's absolutely sufficient to do a little short practice like we've just done today. So come back into easy seat. Bring your palms to touch once more. Gently begin to rub the palms together, resting them into your heart center. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, bow your nose all the way down to the tips of your fingers. And take a moment to acknowledge yourself for turning up to the practice. Namaste.